the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
We know that those firefighters are certainly worn out, continuing to battle those fires. Where does the fire threat stand today?
Still another fire threat today. It's going to be a little lower than what we're expecting tomorrow and again on Wednesday, but there is still, it's elevated a little bit, and it's the western part of the state where the greatest risk of those wildfires will be. There is still some smoke kind of hanging over the western sides of the state. You do see some fires from yesterday still going on this morning. These could be controlled burns from over the weekend, but again, watching a few fires here out west. We had a few of those big fires that went over in Roger Mills County. It looks like they've got that one contained. But boy, that was a big fire there on the south sides of Roger Mills County. Just got to watch it. We need good rainfall. Let's talk about the trends coming up this week. Well, we're starting off cooler than normal today and again tomorrow. There will be a rain chance that comes in tomorrow. Now, it may start west, but I think central, but especially east parts of Oklahoma, getting the better chances for rainfall as we go into the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. That moves out, and more of a southwest wind kicks in. We'll have some summertime heat that kicks in on Wednesday, but it's not going to last much past Wednesday as temperatures come back down a bit for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but should still be warm enough. Gulf moisture does return as an upper-level storm makes its way toward Oklahoma. We'll track the severe storm threat. That will increase late week, sometime Friday, Saturday, may linger for a while into Sunday. We're going to keep an eye on that later next week. How about the heat for Wednesday? We're expecting highs to get up close to 90 degrees. Now, normal highs should be about 72. How does that compare to the records? Well, record high is 91, so we'll get right up near that. That was back in 1961 when we set that record. 43 out the door this morning. We're chilly out there, so another cool, kind of cold start this morning. Enough wind that drops those wind chills down in the 30s here in central Oklahoma. So we have a little bit of wind. Winds will run 10, 15, maybe near 20 miles per hour. Cloud cover will start to thin out, more sunshine going into the afternoon. And like yesterday, while we made it up close to 70, today's highs will be just a notch cooler than that, a little bit mild. But hey, you know what? We'll take those highs in the mid-60s because you know before we get too much further down the road, those highs will be more likely in the 80s, the 90s. Will be that humidity. Eventually, that heat index will return. So we'll enjoy these cooler days that are still hanging around. 30s, 40s here starting off this morning for most of the state. 50 in Durant, 54 in Idabel. Winds are light, but they're up enough where it puts those wind chills down in the 30s and 40s. You do need a jacket or even a coat this morning. Probably some driving gloves as the cold conditions are getting started this morning. 31 Alva on the wind chill, 32 Ponca, 33 around Enid, Stillwater, Tonkawa. So prepare for a cold start here early this morning. Colder air kind of settling down across the central parts, coldest air over the northern plains. We're still in the teens here this morning, feeling like winter time, so we can't complain too much. It is much colder up to our north. So weather pattern shows that cold front sliding off to the east. Our weather pattern looks dry coming up today into this evening. We'll track a storm system that rolls in. That'll bring a chance of some rain as we go into the day on Tuesday. That'll really get going as we go into the eastern sides late Tuesday into early Wednesday. Then much of that scoots on out. There will be another little frontal boundary that kind of settles in. We'll watch that front as it kind of hangs around for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll start to see a few more storms come in late week. And those storms that develop, this big trough developing here is going to set up a severe weather pattern. Gulf moisture returns, upper level flow strong, and there'll be enough heat around with the dry line being a factor that will watch that pattern as we go into Friday and again on Saturday. Here's your temperatures today. 60s on the way. We'll get up in the mid-60s here this afternoon. Some 40s, low 50s overnight tonight, then more 60s on the way. If the cloud cover settles in, get some rain, you can't be in the 50s for a while going into tomorrow. But here comes that heat really kicking in. Wide range in temps, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, might even be close to 100 in far southwest Oklahoma. We'll track a few storms coming in on Tuesday. Right now, look to be under severe limits, but we'll watch those chances going up there. We've got them about 40% for your Tuesday. Chance of a shower thunderstorm possible as we go into the week. Best chances come in next Saturday where severe storms are looking possible. Colby?